We will start in 5 minutes, guys. I'm gonna start in a few minutes, guys. Just gonna wait for a few people to arrive. If somebody is still trying to connect. All right. How are you guys doing? If you have any questions or comments, I have a few people here right now. You can type it in YouTube channel, or you can type in Discord. All right, so let me bring Finvis. We need that. How's the sound? Can you hear me? How's the sound? Can you hear me? Oh, looks like I can hear myself. All right. All right, guys. So every day I do this homework. You must do this to train your eyes and to trade from your own watch list, to create your own plan, to find stocks and trade your own ideas. That's the only way you can become consistently profitable in this game and learn something, right? So on my Twitter account, okay, I'm gonna bring it here for a second. On the main page, I share this watch list. It's not a watch list, actually. It's like a checklist. In this checklist, I have certain steps I'm covering. Step one, I'm covering 15 different important points about the price analysis. When I'm looking for a stock, I'm looking for these specific things. The first 10, this is specific, and then 11 to 15 involves more than, what does VPA tell us, and you got to look at the candle formations, you got to look at the volume, you got to look at the sizes of the candles. So, and if you have any questions, let me know. There is a lot involved in every single point here. Then step two, those are specific levels I'm playing. I'm a level trader. I trade the price and price action, nothing else. So those are specific levels I'm trading. There's 5. There are a few more. You can count them, but those are the most important levels I found over the long time. And then step 3, what really confirms those levels. That's what something I'm looking actually for the trading day. When I build my watch list, I use this checklist. And step 2, for the day when I'm trying to trade, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for those 5 specific characteristics to confirm the level. If the level confirms, so I can clearly know when I can put my stop and where I can risk off, right? And I'm mainly trading 3 setups: breakouts, bounces, or false breakouts or false bounces. So guys, if you have any questions, I see a few people here. Fabio, nice. Lika, perfect. If you have any questions, let me know along the way. I'll be answering them, okay? All right, so I'll try to do this real quick. Usually it can take up to an hour to build this watch list, but just stay with me. So I have a scanner. I have multiple scanners on Finviz. One of them is daily scanner. It's priced over $5. ATR on a stock at least 50 cents. The reason is because you at least want to have something to work with, right? Bigger ATR is better, but sometimes like a 20-40 bucks ATR, maybe it's not beneficial because your stop got to be wider and probably you won't be able to get a good share size. Average volume per day, 1 million, and current volume over 1 million. Then I do by high volume. As you can see, I got 40 pages. It's about 800 stocks. And that's what I do every day, guys. I get between 800 to 1,000 stocks. Then I open chart. Then I go to a daily, which is already on daily, and start scanning. That watch list, not a watch list, that checklist I shared with you. I'm following those 10 specific points on a checklist, and I already know them. So now pretty much what I do, I go through this list and try to find potential breakouts, bounces, or false breakouts. So Wish looking interesting for tomorrow. Today, as you can see, it tried to break down, shook out a few people, and then squeezed all the way on a high. We do have room to run and possibly gonna squeeze these people, shorts here, and shorts from the prior few days. It is worth watching. So let me actually bring my platform to the other screen. What I do at this time, I go to my watch list, to my ideas, and type names there. So Wish is worth watching for tomorrow. Let's see. OCGN, I had OCGN for today. I played this stock, made a couple $100. As you can see, it made a move. Let's see. Plug, possibly setting up, not ready for tomorrow. I don't like it, but maybe a few more days of sideways action and we can break. Intel trying to break 56. Not my favorite name, just in general, and I think it doesn't move a lot. So let's see. Dun, 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 dun. All right, MRO looking interesting. Oil, right? As you can see, we had initial move, couldn't go higher, couldn't even continue to go lower, end up testing prior level, volume fading. Interesting. Not super clean here, but it's holding on a high. Maybe something is cooking here. We gotta check also oil. What is cooking for the whole entire oil industry for us? So I'm gonna put it MRO for now. Fisker fake breakout, not the best. Gold setting up for short setup here. Seems like 21 got rejected. Maybe back to 20 again. Not the best ATR in this name. So let's see. mRNA seems like holding on a high here. I'm gonna put it on a watch for a moment. So once I'm done building the watch list, I'm gonna go and trim it and actually open the other platform when I actually can look at this better picture, right? Smaller time frame and a bigger time frame, and put levels and see if it's worth watching for tomorrow. All right, QCOM broke this important pivot point. Possibly QCOM getting ready for a push. Volume slightly increased. I'm gonna put it for now. So possible breakout happen, and we will see continuation. Breakout for tomorrow, candle over candle. FTCH, I've been watching this name for a few days. As you can see, broke today finally after this consolidation. All right. Oops. Yes. I'm recording this meeting too. One more time, scanner. Let's see. This is the criteria for scanners. It is simple. You can find a lot of stocks and train your eye that way. So let's continue. Disney, I was looking at Disney yesterday, 175. Look at this, how clean they played this level, 175. Today we just broke and continue to go higher. Marvel continues. I already got out of this stock. I had a full swing. All right, RKT looking interesting. Nice pop yesterday, and today a kind of an inside day on RKT. Small candle, small volume. I'm gonna put it on watch for a second. We'll come back to this later. JBLU Airlines, kind of putting a bunch of weeks to the downside. I feel like it's an accumulation, possible bounce coming on this name, on JBLU. And I heard a lot of rumors about airlines, potential bounce. APA is another oil name. As you can see, we had this initial window. We filled the window, popped back, and now attempting to go higher. I'm going to put it on watch too. Not the cleanest chart. My point here at the end of my, when I build my watch list, find the cleanest stocks and focus on those. MAC, very nice setup here going on for potential breakout. As you can see, volume increase, they shook out below the prior day, took stops and closed on a high. Potential breakout coming in on MAC. So maybe worth watching for tomorrow. IQ, just don't like that name at all. Such a tough stock. Gaps down a lot. CLVT, look at this. Did we play this stock for a swing a few days ago? It shook out and then now back to this level. It's still in play. I'll put it back on watch. COVT, maybe it's ready to recover some of this, you know, areas. All right, Chewy, interesting. Tried to break, could not, and closed right on a high. Pretty decent close, volume slightly increased. So I'll add Chewy on watch for, let's see, FedEx, CVS seems like weak to the downside here. Beely broke today. While you do this watch list, like right now, you also trying to see the broader picture, what stocks been moving, and if you do this every day, you can actually notice like, all right, there's a bunch of Chinese names on the move, right? Baidu, Beely. There's financials names like Visa. We saw, I think, GS, MS on a move. Then it kind of gives you an idea what sectors in play. This MO looking interesting, tobacco. Consolidation for the 4 days after sell-off. Maybe is trying to continue to go higher. I'll put MO on watch. Let's see. NLSN is also nice consolidation. Price getting squeezed. Limit player hold about 25. This is prior support, seems like. We have room to run on this one. What is this? Consulting services. NLSN. So there are two ways how you can find really good breakouts. The breakouts usually build up from the consolidation, guys. The whole power comes from the consolidation. At least 2 days of consolidation we need. So you got 4 days of consolidation here. It's pretty good. All right, let's go on next page. All right, this one, Lift, continues to look pretty good. You have a little bit more room to run, but again, look at this. We just entered the channel. If you want to play this, you should be careful, because you're in the middle of this channel between 60 and 65. It might go, but the risk reward is not there. Box. I mentioned Box a few days ago. Still cooking here. Nice volume today. I'll check the smaller time frame and see what is going on there. MET is also trying to recover some of this areas. Insurance company. All right, DD, look at this chemical, right on the low. It does look weak, but the problem is the prior support here. I would like shorting here, but this is what's concerning me on the left. STEM, software, right? Software being really hot. STEM trying to break higher, cannot. Trying to close at 35. Maybe it wants to pull lower back to this range. $82 or something. This kind of a fake breakout by 2 bars. We'll see. BSY looks interesting for the short setup. I'll put this on watch. BSY. Then this one, what is this? Retail. O. Honeywell. So I see a bunch of industrials got smoked and trying to push higher. Blink. Here's the level we had around $40. We've been chopping around this level. Today we kind of flirting with this level again. Not the cleanest consolidation. We will look at a smaller time frame and see maybe we can find some sort of a cleaner intraday level on a small time frame on Blink. CRVD super strong. Root, very interesting chart here. I like this. Look at this, nice consolidation 5 days after the run up, back to this. I don't know where we came back to. I don't see any support, the clean. So the $10 would be a better support here, but price is holding and curling slightly up. Root is this insurance, another insurance name. So as you can see, it's already second insurance name I mentioned. So if you have any ideas you want me to check, write them down in a comment section. I'll check them in a moment. All right, BAM is breaking already. So you got a bunch of bounces on this one on utilities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bounces. Not ready yet, but maybe 82 could be played as a support. What is this? PRG, another insurance. PGR. We got a bunch of insurance names on charts popping up. All right, I had this BODR on watch today. I played already, and I got out. It was acting weird, but it's still in play. 44 seems like hold, but now you're in the middle of this range between 44 and 46. Unless you're already in the play, I don't know. I wouldn't touch it. TSH. Let's look. Next page. Sometimes when I do this, I find a lot of good breakouts. Sometimes I just can't find anything because market changes. Sometimes there are a lot of short setups. Sometimes it's a lot of longs. Constantly changing. This one, Farm Products Canada, really nice pullback. As you can see, volume came in here on 2 candles and breakout. Setting up for the breakout higher. This one looks really good. The only concern here, we came on a wide range bar to a key level. Do we have room to run? Yes, from 11 to 12 you can get maybe like 27 stop and play it out for the 80% profit. So do the math. So this is really good risk to reward. We'll check that chart in a moment. SPOK looks interesting here. I think that was the earnings play, right? I'll check this in a second too. I'll put it on the watch list. SPOK. Let's see. Info we had on watch 110 breakout. Look at this. Took a little bit, but eventually it broke higher. Target continues to go higher. Foxa, I guess, keep squeezing. Ugly consolidation because you don't have a clean level to play against, right? What are you gonna play right now? This 30, what is this? Can't even see it. Maybe 30, 56, 37, 38 bucks. Not the best chart. EOKS, pull back here. Biotech. All right, we have a few more pages, and then we're gonna go to another scanner I'll show you and go through the trades watch list from today, because there are some stocks on watch list from today also can be carry over for tomorrow. This one looks interesting. PEAK, PEAK, healthcare facilities, limit player, hold around this level to the penny. Price getting squeezed to the upside. After sell off, we just consolidating. Could be interesting. I'll look at the intraday chart, see. The chart looks clean. Sol looks interesting. SOL. Let's look at that one. Sol. What else? So EGHT I had on a watch list for today. Look at this big boy. You got a window. You could buy it yesterday. It was on watch list. So you could buy it yesterday. And look at this. Fill the window. Beautiful. Today moved 3.7%. Halo broke. Again, not so clean there. Kind of ugly chart. GDRX. Trying. Shaking out both directions here, seems like. Stitch fix. All right, finally kind of pushing here. It took a few days, you know. It tried to break, could not, and now finally it's trying to go resolve. It's still on my watch list. Worth watching for tomorrow. SPR, another airline name. Kodak, probably short squeeze setup here. It's trying to curl here over $9. So on this Kodak, so let's see. I'm gonna check intraday chart there. So honestly, don't see a lot of good setups. This one looks pretty good for the short setup. VPM, maybe a couple bucks down. We have room to run. So we have initial move, attempt to go higher, doji candle, fake out, closing back on the low. WPM looks interesting. Let's see. RDFN pushing, another real estate. So we have a bunch of real estate I already mentioned. The healthcare, medical devices, real estate, the insurance we talk about. Just kind of pay attention to things like that. XP, another real estate, as you can see pushing here. Okay, play in this one. Okay, and the last page, it's only a few stocks there. Fox. All right. Big C kinda can't go anywhere right now. Just sitting here. As you can see, lots of attempt to go higher on this one. Octa. I had this on watch. We filled the window, and now it's just like you gotta wait for it to set up because it's a prior pivot point. This one came also see check prior some levels here. Not much there. LMT Aerospace. Looks like this one wants to dump lower. Look at this, below the few pivot points. Maybe it's a tough stock to play. We'll look at the chart. LMT. We'll look at that one. LNT utilities not so clean here, too close to the support. Compare the difference between this one, LMT, and LNT, very close to ticker. So you have this prior pivot point right here, that's when the momentum started, and then change of direction right here, then you had a change of direction right here. This is important pivot, 370. This was important pivot, bounces, and now we close below that area. We rejected today. So today would be a nice short on this day. Right inside this range between 380 and 370, stop around 380, target 370. Do the math. It's really good risk to reward, right? All right, so not so much today on this scanner. So what I like to do, also go here on the main page and look at this news, major news today, see what's cooking. Walmart, not much. Skills, Facebook. Amazon sold today. I've seen a bunch of bank names been selling today. Spacey, another inside day. Okay, RLX, CCAV, we traded today. Okay. All right, that's it with this. What else I like to do? I like to go, guys, to Twitter and just scroll it real quick because I follow a bunch of people and they might mention something. Look at this, something watching Baba Baidu. So now I'm gonna bring this chart. I see a bunch of questions. I'll get back to them in a second. Gotta look what people are talking about. Baba. All right. Nothing there for me. Baidu looking. Well, you come into resistance there. Nothing there. So just gonna scroll down, see what else people talking about. So as you can see, we already went through the scanner. It took us 30 minutes. So Riot, Fuba, Baidu, Path, Root. Oh, Root. Somebody's watching Root. You see? Good, because we found Root too. So Riot, Fuba, Baidu, Path. Let's look at those names. Riot. Riot put a consolidation today inside day. Okay. It is 2 days of consolidation. You might get a breakout here on Riot. Actually kind of liking it, so we'll see. Inside day and 2 days of consolidation, not bad. You got a range here to play with. Maybe play between this range 32, 34. Path, Fubo. I think we talked about Fubo already today. Fubo, another inside day pullback, and lastly Path. Sideways consolidation, new IPO, nothing there. All right, so what else I like to do? I go through the watch list for today and try to see what still looks good and what is not. ONM, I think it didn't play. I had this on a long, it didn't work. AYX. I had it on a long list. Let's see. It did work, I mean, a little bit, but then faded back. Still in play. AYX still consolidating, holding this level. Maybe it's setting up. Actually, it looks not bad, guys. AYX came back to this level right now, right? So, holding these levels. AYX, it's a software providing company, self-service data. Okay. I'm gonna keep it on my watch list. Stitch Fix, mentioned before, I like it. So finally we kind of cooked back into this area. So we have clean level we can play. We can play the breakout tomorrow of 63.25-ish. But again, we on a wide range bar came to this level, right? So maybe it's going to be shakeout first. And then the plan here, play the breakout over 63.29, stop below that level based on the time frame you play. If you play on a 5-minute chart, you have to take 5-minute candles into consideration for your stops and use ATR based on the 5-minute candles, right? So you look at the 5-minute candles and how much they move, right? So last 5-minute candles, or just overall the 5-minute candles. Don't look at the anomaly candles or like super tiny or super big average candles, how much they move. And then I usually put my ATR as about 25% of, my stop about 25% of ATR of the candle, right? And ideally below the key level. So that's how we can play this. Ideally, push higher, pull back, bounce, clean bounce of 63, and then push higher towards 68. ATR on this name, $3 37 cents. So it can move. It can move. All right, and Knox still consolidating below the level. Don't like it. So plug, pull back. Nothing there yet. PLTR. I sold my shares today in PLTR. It's still kind of okay, but I don't know. I think it needs to pull back a little bit. This is the swing I took today, OCGN, as you can see, beautiful. This is how I, oh, sorry, I'll show you in a second. This is how I plan this stock. As you can see, nice consolidation, 3 days minimum. We have window, high short float on this name, potential squeeze. So you got initial pop at the open. You don't participate in that. Or if you participate in a breakout, immediately your stop has to be low of the day with some room. And then stock moved down and then came back and I went long after reclaiming on this level. Then we consolidated and squeeze. That's it. Selling on a high and that's it. Might continue to go higher tomorrow. I don't know. It's still kind of a short play. Breakout for me is already done on this stock. Givo, it's still there, but it's, I don't know, it's such a slow mover. I'm gonna remove HOLX. Broke today, kinda already came to our target. PACB continues to perform really well. That's why you see PACB on Wednesday I put on watch list. You can check my watch list from Tuesday evening. I mentioned PACB. You could buy evening Tuesday or right at the open, and as you can see it continues. Now I can't play this for the breakout because it's already inside the range and the risk reward here it's not there. CCAV, nothing there. DDD, okay, look at this thing, another day, 3 days of consolidation. Interesting. Tough one, right? This DDD, you got kind of shakeout this morning on a big volume. I'll leave it for now. I like the intraday. I don't like this daily kind of doji candle, but possibly we can break here again at $38. We close right on a high. Fubo, I don't like that. Wish, guys, Wish today, freaking crazy squeeze. Look at this, beautiful squeeze. Possible runner tomorrow on Wish, guys. Again, you got breakout over these 3 days. Well, after hours they squeezed. Worth watching tomorrow. Wish. LI, nothing for tomorrow for me, at least. Morgan Stanley also, you know, had this on watch. Look at this, beautiful. Same setup, guys. Consolidation, you got a room to run. Breakout over the moving average here. Boom. Small share size. I played on both accounts. Here I just kind of play small size, and on another account I played a big one. Excel today broke. So the risk reward for me, it's not there. The target is around 960. So I'm gonna remove. Speaking of Morgan Stanley, I think it's worth watching tomorrow again. We have room to run. I thought we were gonna push today, but we did not. Let's see if this is gonna pull back, because it traded so clean, guys. This is a very clean chart. And the price action, if it's gonna pull back, Morgan Stanley, and we know the banking been pretty good. Look at this, really clean range, very nice price action, clean levels to play, compared to like something like Wish. I mean, Wish is okay, but some other stocks I don't remember, CCAV or some stuff like that. Sometimes it's really hard to find clean levels. All right, LB broke today. Nothing for me there. SPR broke today. Had on watch list too. This one didn't work. BODP. You see, I played this for the long. Tried to play this bounce of this level right here. intraday micro level. Not only that, you got a moving average there. I mean, it's still there, as you can see for the bounce. I tried to play intraday bounce here. I thought we're gonna do some V-shaped reversal, or at least go back. We could not. I got out break even here. Still in play. Maybe a few more days of consolidation and we'll go there. I'll leave it for tomorrow. APPS, look at the beauty. Also had on watch. This was pretty nice. You got a red to green and then breakout here for the range. Look at the 15 minute. You got a beautiful 15-minute breakout here. How can you not to play this long 75.25 long, stop about 74.28ish? Look at this, gorgeous. All right, play GMIA today, kind of small trade also from the swing. As you can see, didn't participate in the morning, enter later, and then get out. I kind of did like this head and shoulders we started to build. That's why I got out, but then eventually resolved higher. Similar setup. You got a bounce. Prior level here, came back down here and hold it on 2 bars. Potential bounce. So you got doji and the curling up price action. That's why I'll put this on a watch list for potential bounce. I'm gonna drop it off. SUNV had it as the Sun Powers, been in play. Gonna remove it. Lemonade could not. I played on that account long right from the open. That worked out well, but then it faded. Tough name. This one I had on short idea. Sometimes they don't work, and it's okay. Make sure you don't enter the trade early before it triggers, right? The trigger here was a breakdown of 43.36. If it didn't trigger, you don't short. Fidelity, which is also another financial name. Some of them were going up. I don't know. I'm gonna remove it. This one worked today, as you can see, push higher. FSLR worked, but gapped up pre-market so much. Fisker acted like garbage, honestly, guys. And a few names I added from pre-market. LLY had some news. Rite Aid, garbage. That's why I don't like them. Getting those like hot names pre-market, they don't go anywhere very often. Like Workhorse, look at this, and that being complete garbage. How can you play this as a clean, the price action? It's so hard to find levels here. All right, so those are stocks I'm moving for tomorrow. And this is our new list. So let's go through the new list, see what's cooking here. MRO. So we had this pivot point right here on MRO. Y range bar is always a level. We tried to go above that level and we could not multiple times. So I would say the recent level is going to be around this $14. We rejected here, touch here. Worth watching tomorrow. MRO overall chart, I think it's in a good position to break higher. mRNA is also on a breakout, so let's look at the levels here. So the clean level we touching to a penny right here. As you can see, multiple touches, that confirms the level, right? Multiple touches on intraday. Let's get on a different time frame here. 15-minute chart. You get nice multiple touches. What else you see? The prior day. Look at my watch checklist I mentioned. What candle is this? The breakout candle. You had a breakout, fake breakout. What else we have here? Weak to the downside. This was a fake breakdown. So this is a shakeout candle on a big volume. It usually happens before the move. That's how they build the position to collect stops. So what kind of reaction we see after the fake breakdown and breakout? The next day, we're closing on a high. Squeezing, as you can see. I think it's setting up for the breakout mRNA. Looking pretty good, guys. Overall, big move, pullback. It's cooking. I don't know if it's ready for the breakout or it's going to be more of shakeouts. It's worth trying it. Overall chart looks beautiful. One of the best charts for tomorrow so far. Qualcomm, and that's how you got to do that type of analysis, right? Understand the price action. Qualcomm, so this is a micro pivot point right here. We're closing above this area right now. Look at this. We not only closed above this area, we consolidated at the open and then bounced at that area. So this confirms a key level from the past. So we do have room to run on this one. Against, this is kind of garbage. What happened here, I don't know. But if we disregard all of this, we have the prior important channel around 151 above all moving averages. So maybe something is cooking here, guys. RKT consolidation for the few days. So I would watch the breakout on RKT over this consolidation upside. So maybe let's see what's gonna happen there. You get moving average on the way, 2 moving average at the bottom support. APA, another oil name. I think MRO looks better than APA, but I do like the fact that he did fill the window right here and came back. The price action tells me the story that the buyers stepped in here aggressively on the volume, as you can see. A nice volume here. And not only that, we had this wide range bar candle and we bounced at this area multiple times. We will shake out today and closing stronger. Maybe it's ready to push higher. The only problem here, because of this prior kind of a consolidation, it might be a little bit tough. If you're already on this stock, you're good. I'm not on this name. It might be a little bit tricky to get in tomorrow. Mac, nice consolidation. Look at this level, beautiful chart. This is beautiful. It's trying to break higher. Coming to a level on smaller bars, it's very crucial. If you come to a level on wide range bar like this, you don't get the follow through, right? Well, you got to chill out. So coming on small bars usually resolves a breakout. This is another really good chart to watch for tomorrow. CLVT, you see, I told you I already tried to play this swing a few days ago, long, and then got stopped out, and then it came back. Tricky, but that's how they do it, guys. These people, they know where everybody puts stops. So now it's trying to break this 2657. Looks interesting. Maybe we can get a breakout here all the way to 727 and some change. And this thing can move. Biotech, right? Chewy. I don't know, guys. Just this. Look at this chart. It's such a garbage. I don't know. I mean, it can move. But I'm gonna remove it. I don't like it. MO, tobacco, nice consolidation right here. Look at this. You got levels right here. Nice consolidation, 4 days, and then attempting to go higher. So we definitely have room to run back towards this window. You get moving average on the way there. So a few levels. ATR 8210. So you got to really be careful where you buy in this play. Have a good stop. But 5-10 cents stop on that name. This one, NLSN, I don't like it. Just this small time frame, 15-minute chart looks like too much chop up and down, you know, dash lines. Plus only 55 cents for that stuff, not worth it. Box, let's see, we are trying to, we closed above the level. Okay. Again, such an ugly chart. I'm gonna remove again. I've been looking at this one and putting on watch list and removing like 20 times already. Don't like that one. All right, this one, Sky. What is that? Is it television? Software development company. All right. So what do we have here? Nice consolidation for the past few days, right? So nice consolidation, 2 days only. Below the moving average, this is 10. We do have room to fall down. This is the pivot point from the past right here. And what else we have? The breakout right here. So maybe, and then moving average right here. So maybe all of these three levels could be our support. I do like this on a short setup. Volume increased. So we'll see. All right, a few more names, guys. Blink. Blink. This was the level from the past right here. We're now breaking above this level. Look at this. Nice consolidation above the level. I would watch this for the breakout higher tomorrow, guys. It does look good. I think there is something going on also with infrastructure, if I'm correct, right? We had some news today, like X. I'm gonna add this on watch list, but I totally forgot. Not the best one. I was thinking about buying it on swing, but look at this pop with the infrastructure bill or something like that. Worth watching the price action tomorrow. Again, not the best, but we'll see. Root, beautiful consolidation. We mentioned here, and $11 breakout coming in above the moving averages, guys. Might continue to go higher. VFF. VFF, let's see that one. Don't like that one, guys. One of the reasons the move has already happened. The wide range bar and the risk reward is not there. SPLK came back to this breakdown level. Maybe it wants to go higher. So you have a little bit more room to fill the window, 146, and then here's another breakdown and window here coming in. Peak. Ugly, kind of a, well, you know what? It's actually not that bad. Just a consolidation for a few days here. What I like here, price getting squeezed to the upside, limit player hold. The ATR is only 59 cents. You have to find a really tiny risk to reward on this play. SOL, solar name, trying to break over 2 days. Look at this beautiful level established. Watch out for the breakout tomorrow on SOL. It's a speculative name, could be really wild. Kodak also. So end of the month, we usually get short squeezes, right? Look at this name, garbage. Kodak. End of the month, we usually get short squeezes. So watch out tomorrow, Friday. We definitely have a few more days, 3 more days before July, but worth watching this as well for the short squeeze. This reminds me today, like OPGN. OP, is this what traded today? No, what was the stock today? OCGN. OCGN. Yeah, OCGN. You see, same thing. Nice consolidation, and then you fly away. And this is short float. So Kodak looks pretty similar, you know, with this consolidation, and that SOL is a pretty much the same type of a deal. All right, a few more names, and then I'll jump to questions. All right, this one being kind of getting slammed. The problem is moving average keep coming on a way, 200-day. I don't know, and it's support here. I'm gonna drop it off. Don't like this on the short setup. LMT. This thing can move $5 based on ATR. I'll leave it for now. Again, Lockheed Martin, not the best. And X, just gonna leave it for tomorrow. I want to see the price action. All right. So, and this is the watch list, and this is the names from today. I'm gonna move them forward, and if I find something else, usually the next day in the morning pre-market, I'll add them to the watch list. So let's see what kind of questions you have. Yes, I'm recording this. The main criteria for me to watch is that the checklist I shared with you guys, the price action. So let me bring it here. Twitter again. Where's that checklist? So stock has room to run. Price closed at the high low of the day. Price closed near the key level. Price did closest retest. So let's go over those 5 things, right? For example, let's do mRNA. It's a good example. Stock has room to run, right? This is all-time high. We have room to run if we break. That means we don't have any resistance. Price closed at the high low of the day. Yes, price moved and closed at the high of the day. Very bullish. If you're closing at the low of the day, bearish, right? Just price closed near the key level. Yes, we have a key level right here established around 222. Price did closest retest. What's a closest retest? Closest retest is when price making the move, and then after the move, retest some prior level. So this day we had a closest retest of this prior consolidation. We did a closest retest and pop back. What else could be a closest retest? When price the same day moving and testing that level, rejecting but closing on a high. So we did a closest retest of the key level. This was a closest retest of this level intraday, this level. Price consolidated. So we're doing only like 1 day of consolidation technically. This is like a shakeout, doesn't count as a consolidation. On a longer time frame, on a daily, we consolidating. Remember what I mentioned mRNA? If we're gonna get breakout tomorrow, great. If we want, that's fine. It needs to consolidate longer. And that's fine if we're gonna lose money on it trying to play the breakout. It's worth watching and worth even trying this. Next one, number 6. Price has or has not reacted on fake breakout. Yes, I mentioned before, we had a fake breakout, reaction of that, and after that, sell off. What happened after that? Close back today on a high. Reaction, bullish. No pullback after a big move. So we have a big move, the pullback, it's shallow. Back to the moving average. This is the trend continuation type of a play. Trend traders coming in and buying it here. Very important that you have majority of people on the same page with you, right? No pullback after a big move. Yes, we do have a pullback, but it's just a shallow. Price shakes both directions. Boom. You got to shake out both directions. You see, not all of them have to match. Like I said, for example, consolidation number 5. Number 5 right. Oops, the wrong page. Number 5 right here, consolidation didn't happen, right? But that's why I'm saying it might take a few more days to do this. So let's see, what are we doing? Number 9, price squeezing and leveling. So what is squeezing? It's like a ascending triangle, right? The bids holding, the offers, the offers holding, the bids squeezing. It's about to pop. The range getting tighter. The tension is rising. Once this limit player on the offer is gone, there's no more sellers, and we're flying through that level. Leveling, when you had a limit player hold and we're hitting that level of price, penny to the penny, penny to the penny. That's called leveling. All right, what else? Price near the whole number. What was that? 223, right? Well, with this one, it's a little bit tough because it's such a big range here. Usually, like if this would be around like $200, that would be like a psychological number, right? Since this thing is moving like, what's the ATR on mRNA? Like $12, you know, it moves the whole number in a day. Doesn't count that one. Pullback, shallow, weak, strong. We already talked about the pullback is shallow here. What else? Thrust increasing, decreasing. The thrust is a momentum, the upside, the push, not a momentum, the degree of this push. It doesn't apply here. Usually I use this for intraday. The momentum increasing, decreasing. So no momentum so far in terms of increasing. Just a consolidation on this day. On this day, we had an increasing momentum, and then, as you can see, very increasing momentum to the downside. Sell-off. Trend strong, healthy, weak. Triangle on daily is beautiful. Look at this trend. This is a strong trend. What is a strong trend? Weak trend and healthy trend. The three trends only, right? The strong trend, it's when price barely comes to 9 EMA. So what is a healthy? The healthy is when we come to 9 EMA, we're breaking below 9 EMA and bouncing back and closing above and continues. What is a weak or choppy? When we break down below 9, close above, then go back down, extending below. This was a little bit tough, right? This was weak, but this is very strong, guys. All right, few more things here. Oh, the last one. What does VPA tell us? Volume price analysis, right? What do we have here? Wide range bar, shakeout bar, volume increasing. Somebody collected a bunch of positions here. What do we have the next day? Decent volume, closing on a high. Consolidation continues. So that's how you do it, guys. Let's see a few more questions here, and we're gonna call the day. How would you decide to make a swing trade? How do I decide to make a swing trade? Good question. The same criteria applies for the day trade. You have a room to run for the stock. The risk reward should be adequate, at least 2R, ideally 3R. If you can make $300 risking $100, that's it. That's how I decide. So another criteria for you could be, it's for the swings, especially because of markets changing, and sometimes we get wild, crazy markets. You know, you got a breakout today and tomorrow the same stock goes back down and shakes everybody, and the next day, the day after, it finally breaks. It's crazy, right? And that's why you have to keep trying it, doing it, the same thing, and observe the market conditions. So last 2 months, it's been really tough to play swings, where I noticed it's better actually take some profits, take some intraday targets, and protect the break even. If you're gonna get stopped out, that's fine. At least you're not gonna be stressing too much. Protect your mental capital, and you protect the actual capital, and then you always can re-enter a trade. So, but sometimes, like this mRNA, the breakout here happened, it never turned back, right? Well, sometimes it's just, you know, it doesn't work that way. The breakouts just don't work. And you have to be adaptive. All right, how about Mosey? Let's look at Mosey. Mosey, MOSY. It looks interesting, trying to break right now. Today, actually, it seems like with some nice volume. It's not bad. Ideally, I like them to close below the key level, $7. So tomorrow would be a nice breakout of 7. Now we're above that level already. So your entry should be around 7. See what I mean? If it starts gapping up tomorrow 7.57, you're far away from the key level. Your entry should be very close to a key level, and your stop should be close to a key level. What is a key level? That's where it's a historical price action. That's where the most transaction happens, right? That's where the institution's interested to do some transactions, and that's where you should be interested to do transactions as well, and put your stops there at the same levels, around those levels, right? Yeah, but it is worth watching. It's probably on a short squeeze as well, right? Yeah, 800 charts, man. Usually, sometimes it's 1,000 charts, sometimes 800 charts. It's really good exercise. You got to do it. All right, VJB. Let's check it out. VJ. I can't find VJ. Maybe it's your name actually, VJ. Sorry. B. What is B? Aerospace, another aerospace name. Above the moving average. Look, beautiful. You got a breakout today, right? You got a nice breakout today over these levels. Look at that. Ideally, I want to see more volume. I don't trade stocks below, remember the criteria, 1 million shares. Oh, it's FSLY. Okay, B. I thought you mean B, stock B. But anyway, I got it, VJB. I'm like, oh. But anyway, this is a good example, right? So stock B. Look at that. So had a nice consolidation as well and a breakout today. So yeah, let's check it out, FSLY. As you can see, I tried to play this thing. It's tough. I had this level on FSLY, right? Yellow line right here. Today it triggered the breakout. Oh, look at that. We came back down to this area. Interesting. What I would do, guys, I would watch FSLY bounce here. Right here. This is a very clean level. 58.50. If it's gonna pull back, maybe debuy this area and play higher as a potential, because we kind of have room to run, right? Yeah, I'll put on this one watch. It's a good one. Do you place levels on the chart visually, or you actually looking for exact number? I do place, as you can see right now, visually. Do I look exact number? There's no exact number. It's just where the most transaction happens. So back to the checklist, the 5 levels. There's only 5 levels, guys. I'm looking at where's the checklist? Right here. It's a trend change, TC, Y range bar, limit player, gaps create levels, consolidations create levels, right? So we got a consolidation on FSLY here, right? So this creates levels here, right? The range, we call it the range. What do we have here? We have a gap here, right? So we fill the gap right here. So this was the level. The Y range bar creates a level. This is the high of the range bar right here. As you can see, we couldn't break, came back down, and eventually came back and tested and start flirting around this level. Limit players. What was the stock we found today? LMT, I think. Oh, and there was a peak. Yeah, this peak one. Look at this. Holding to a penny. There's some limit player holding here. This is the level. 34 plus this is a whole number. Around whole number 34. A limit player, somebody holding, doesn't want to let it go up. But maybe they're just building the position and playing the both directions, right? And yeah. And well, the last one, trend change. Didn't mention that one. The trend change is like this. That's where the trend started right here on this bar. It becomes a level. That's where the trend changed right here. This bar becomes a level. Then you got this pivot point. That's where the trend started, right? As you can see, it came back up. So what else? That's where the trend changed from this. We start to go lower. Made new low there. Came back. This was the prior trend. This is the another trend. That's one where the trend started from here, right? That's where the trend changed from here. And this is another level right here. All right, guys, and usually it takes about 30-40 minutes for me. I went through detailed questions and stuff like that. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm happy to help. Other than that, I'll see you tomorrow in the chart, and take care, guys. Bye.